Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Living with Spice. I'm Rebecca Gabriel. Really great to have you join me. A warm welcome to you if you've not visited my channel before, and welcome back if you are returning. We're going to be doing a monthly reading for Leo, and this is for the month of July. You probably realise that I also do weekly readings, and I do love readings for each zodiac sign every month. Now, the readings are general in nature, so it's not possible for them to match everybody's situation. So you're very welcome to have a personal reading with me, and if that's something you'd like to do, you will find my contact details in the description box below. There's also some information about the book I've published called The Power of Soul Loving, which is a spiritual guide to love and freedom. And this book is particularly relevant for people who are going through significant change in their life, and they are needing to know how to navigate those storms, the challenges, to understand what's changing within themselves, and to be able to come out the other end with a very clear idea of where they're tracking and their purpose in life and how to feel fulfilled. So anyway, check that out, check out the link. I've also got some information there about the card decks that I regularly use. So you are welcome to look at all of those. And so if you're finding these reads useful, please let me know. Give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe so that you get notifications of the posts that I'm putting on my channel for you. All right, Leo, let's get into your reading for the month of July to see what is coming up for you. Leo, let's see what is the overarching theme for you for the month of July coming up. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance. What is coming up for Leo in the month of July? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. I don't do reversals, just letting you know. Well, we're starting out, Leo, in July, with you in a very kind of reflective mood where you are contemplating a lot of things, looking for insights and wisdom, just pulling your energy back a little bit to help you contemplate things from a bigger perspective, to understand things from your higher self, and to really kind of invite spiritual guidance into your life. And so we know this through the Hermit card, because it's almost like you are biding your time, engaging where you want to position yourself in order to really make a powerful impact, let's just say. We've got the sun energy here, and this is representing how you want to be moving forward into the month of July and beyond, in terms of your energy, in terms of being able to really put yourself out there to express your ideas and make yourself well known, to have a really positive influence and to really achieve your goals and your outcomes. So it seems like a really great way to prepare. I feel like you're preparing your energy, just doing a check-in and looking for those insights and guidance. It's a little bit like taking on the observer energy as well. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is usually a slower energy, and it is more of a planned approach to your lifestyle, your physical circumstances, your physical surrounds, and your energy within that, Leo. I might normally suggest that this is an energy coming towards you, but I'm not really convinced of that just at the moment. it's quite consistent with you having that sitting back kind of energy. And the Knight is sort of on guard and not defensive but aware and watching, looking for signs of what could potentially be not conflict, but I don't know, you're just in this very observant energy, Leo. You're waiting and anticipating the next thing, the next potential change. And so I feel like you're in a state of readiness, ready for the next thing. And this is followed by the Strength card, which is a major arcana card. And usually the Strength card indicates our inner strength and our inner courage. Now, this card is facing the Knight of Pentacles. I'm not sure if I said the Knight of Wands, I meant the Knight of Pentacles. And I feel that you are again drawing on your inner strength and inner courage, a little bit like what the lion does before taking action, watching, observing, conserving energy, coming from a place of wisdom to assess a situation. And yeah, again, I feel like there's this state of readiness and preparation. Planning and sort of taking a lay of the land is what I'm feeling. Observing and sort of watching all the different players and the roles that people have in your life and in your immediate environment. Yeah, it's really about watching and observing. It's quite an interesting energy, Leo. And then we have the Eight of Wands, which kind of says to me, and now actions. Action stations, ready, set, go. So it's all of this beautiful preparation energy, planning for something, preparing for your big moment, Leo. And then we have the Eight of Wands, where there's rapid communication and rapid change coming in. So that's very interesting. So let's just see a few more cards to come out to see where this is going, Leo. Spirit, what can you share with us for Leo in the month of July in terms of this rapid communication? What can we expect from this? Now we have the Knight of Wands after the Eight of Wands, the Moon and the Ten of Swords. This is very intriguing. So the Eight of Wands feels like energy that's coming at you. Constant communication, a lot of action taking place. Knight of Wands is the same kind of energy, but charging in. Coming in with a message, coming with action, and maybe that's why you were kind of ready at the waiting here. This is a very calm energy, almost on guard energy, and then bam, we've got the Knight of Wands that steps in, and this is not you. This is, well, I don't feel that it's you. I feel that it's someone else, somebody else's energy coming to you, towards you, and I feel that you're kind of almost expecting this, intuitively expecting this, which is why, you know, Spirit has pulled the Strength card here, that inner courage and that anticipation of something, because it's quite fiery and purposeful action coming towards you, Leo. So it'd be interesting to understand what that is, and certainly it leaves you in a state of pulling back and wow, what was that? And reflecting on the situation and deciding how to respond. So I feel with the Moon energy, you play the game, and that you don't give all of your answers up front. You don't give away anything, and you're contemplating how you are going to play this and how you're going to respond. Perhaps it does trigger a few emotions in you, a few thoughts. I don't know if there's any fear. Maybe it depends on how you decide to respond, but it certainly means the end of a situation. So whatever this is, it kind of doesn't feel that friendly. I could be wrong, but you've made a decision around this particular matter that that's it, I'm done on that particular situation. So the Ten of Swords is an ending to a situation. Hopefully you are not the victim in the situation, but it certainly is a card that lets us know that that situation is finished, all communication cut, and that's the end of that matter. Very interesting. Very interesting. All right, let's progress, Leo, to see what else Spirit has to share with you. Okay, well that's interesting because this card Eight of Water pops out to let us know that you are ready to move on. So move on from the situation here, whatever that is. A desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, and this kind of represents where you're at in terms of your spiritual and emotional growth, Leo. And I kind of sensed that at the beginning of the reading, is that you really are stepping up to a new level of awareness. With the Hermit card, we can see you wanting enlightenment and seeking spiritual guidance here, and knowing that there's so much more to you, what you're ready to give, your purpose. This is very outward energy, inspired energy, creative, putting yourself out there. And that comes from a place of knowing yourself really well. You know, after this period of sort of spiritual searching, contact with a mentor, someone who's giving you spiritual guidance. And so that preface, that was the beginning of the reading, letting us know how you're seeing yourself and what your focus is. Then we have this period of readiness. Then we have the barrage of communication. You go within to decide what you're going to do, and then you decide to cut that communication, cut off whatever that was. And you've decided it's time to move on. You want something more meaningful, that you're not going to continue with whatever that was. Oh, I'm very intrigued. Oh, no, that's not good. We'll just redo those cards. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out, Leo. Spirit, what else can you tell us with regards to this decision to move on for Leo? What's coming up next for Leo? Well, it kind of did leave you in a bit of a state. So, you know, the Three of Air lets us know that you, it was an unpleasant situation, and that you're going to sort of go within and consider how you feel about this situation. You're going to give it some thought and give yourself some time to reassess the situation as to what happened, why it happened. And it takes you to a space of recognising there's an opportunity here to forgive and to gain some learning around the situation that's happened. So for some of you, and depends on how you're processing the situation, you may feel some sadness. You may feel that there's, you know, you need a little bit of time to heal from the situation. And others of you may go, you know, not my stuff. I'm ready to move on to something that's more in alignment with me. And, what is. So it depends on your personality, whether you're very pragmatic or whether you're very sensitive, how you may choose to respond to that situation. But either way, if you've made the decision to move on, quite likely that it's for the better, that the situation was shut down and you're ready to refocus on something more positive. And I do feel that that is the higher perspective here, Leo, because I'm going to say that you are mature enough, spiritually mature enough to know yourself very well. You've got two major arcana cards here that indicate that you have wisdom and inner strength and inner courage, which tells us a lot about the path that you've taken in life so far, and that you've got enough spiritual maturity to handle challenging situations that come up, and that, with a little bit of focused and balanced attention around the matter, you can easily come to a realization of how to put this to bed and to move on quickly. It is up to you, but I feel that you've got the emotional maturity. In fact, it says here on this card, spiritual and emotional growth. Every situation, every situation is a learning opportunity. And, challenges stretch us and grow us, and we know that. I feel that you can reasonably close the situation down without allowing it to personally affect you. And isn't it great that you can have a reading like this that can prepare you for when those moments come and you go, yes, let's see how I can handle this in a way that is balanced, and you can move on without regret or resentment, but as a learning opportunity. And interesting, and that's what you do. We have the Moon card, which is the same as this card here, that's come out twice. So Spirit is saying, this is your opportunity to release fears, pain, past wounds, negative toxic energy. That's what the Moon card is all about. And it's come out twice. So around the situation, you're having some significant psychic insights. You are recognizing the difference between your energy and someone else's. You're also ready to let go of fears that you used to hold on to in the past. Fears of perhaps not being good enough, any kind of fear that mentally in the past has held you back. This opportunity has become your moment to grow and be able to let this go, which you haven't been able to do before, Leo. So this is your moment where you step it up a notch and you manage this situation really well. So congratulations. That card has come out twice, and it's indicating to us that you're managing this, you're learning from this, you're having the awarenesses that you need to have. Very interesting. Sorry, I just bumped the camera there. Very interesting. Well done, you. So Spirit, what else can you share with us? So Wisdom of Oracle deck. Leo's had the awareness and releasing the fear. What comes next for Leo? What's the outcome for Leo? Because we know that your energy is good. You're ready to actually step up and to step into the light with Sun energy. This experience here is almost just like testing your resolve. Can you do it? Can you do it? Is the universe, And you do manage it, which kind of says you're ready to springboard into the next phase of your life of spiritual growth and maturity, Leo. You know, you really do become the lion. And by the way, the Sun energy and the Strength card are both Leo energy, Leo signs. So I do feel that you are stepping into your true power, authentic self. Certainly you always desire peace, Leo. You do not have aggressive energy. And we can see that here. This is your preferred way of being, is to take the peaceful approach. And I feel that you're able to, after some contemplation and letting go the issue, you come back to a place of peace. And that's brilliant. You recover quickly and you move on quickly, which also is another sign of your emotional and spiritual maturity. And certainly the divine is watching over you. The dove represents the divine, bringing in the peace and allowing you to have a new beginning. So the egg here is representing a new beginning for you. And we also know that through the Ten of Swords, endings and beginnings. When we have an ending, we have a new beginning. So that's inevitable. You can't have one without the other. What else, Spirit, do you have for Leo here? Oh, okay. So we have the Mending card. So the opportunity is, of course, once the energy has settled, the dust has settled, and you're at peace with the situation and how you've handled the matter, there is an opportunity now. Instead, we don't want to burn bridges. We want to mend them. We want to mend relations wherever possible. And I feel that, you know, especially when it's with significant people in our life, it's important to mend those relationships and to find some common ground. And often the common ground doesn't have to necessarily be, and we don't have to be the same as each other. And, you know, we can see the energy in this card. These two little girls are sitting at different levels. They have different colour hair. And so that's sort of letting us know that they're different to each other. However, the common ground is they're both looking up. They're both joined by this little sewing exercise here. And they're looking up to Spirit in the sky, which says that's the common ground there. You're able to rise above your individual differences and mend the relationship in order to be able to peacefully go forward. So whatever the matter has unfolded here, it's likely to do with someone significant to you in your life. And that's why potentially when we get the Three of Air card, we could feel hurt because, you know, especially when it's with people that are close to us, you know, we're likely to feel an element of sadness or disappointment when there is conflict, let's just say. But you put the matter to rest, and we can see that you're not burning bridges here. You'd like to move on from the situation, and you do. And that's well done you, Leo. This has been an exercise to test your resilience, to test your awareness, what you've learned so far in your soul journey, so that you can go to the next level, which is fabulous. And so Spirit is acknowledging that you are learning. You are matriculating, let's just say, in terms of your spiritual knowledge. There is a deep knowing. You have a deeper wisdom and a deeper understanding. You know what you need to know. And that's why you're able to achieve this rapport, creating peace, because you have a deeper knowing that comes from wisdom gained from past experiences, from inner reflection, and you have clarity. You know, the owl lets us know you've got spiritual clarity around the situation. Beautiful. Well done, Leo. This is really lovely reading. I'm really happy for you. What else? Is there anything else that Leo needs to know? I'm going to move on from that. to, oh, sorry about my squeaky chair, very squeaky. I'm going to pull some cards from the Mary Magdalene deck here. I'm loving this very peaceful energy that you have here, Leo. And it's so interesting. I don't know what people may or may not assume about Leos, but you've got this very calm, wise energy about you, and you are being very wise about everything. Now, that's interesting. Okay, we'll get to that. So we've got the Prophet card that's come out here. Let's see what's coming up here, the Prophet. So the Prophet card, all unfolds in perfect time, and all you need to know is revealed at the most perfect moment. Be patient and trust, for angelic forces are at work in your life right now. Feel the presence of the goddess within you. Ask her to clear your mind so that you may hear her guidance within your heart. The goddess speaks through feelings that stir within you. Feel her pull your heartstrings as she bathes you in healing light. You will receive a sudden inspiration when you least expect it, and this will lead to a most positive outcome. Be prepared for a pleasant surprise. That's so beautiful. Now, Leo, let's just recap a little bit. Feel the presence of the goddess within you. I feel that you do. I feel that you know your inner power and your inner strength, and who you truly are, your authentic self. So using this energy, you can gain a lot of personal clarity. So listen to that goddess energy within you. It's going to help you to understand and to draw on the wisdom that you need to know. This aspect of you is bathing you in healing light. You're going to receive some inspiration when you least expect it. And this, of course, is this beautiful sun energy. This is very, very positive energy that is coming towards you. So you are going to have this positive outcome. When you're retreating within to consider the matter, things that are happening, the moon energy, you are adopting that beautiful goddess energy, and you are at peace and at one. So the Prophet card is so perfect for you. So it's a beautiful, beautiful outcome. And as you surrender to what is happening and surrender to the divine timing, everything gets revealed to you exactly as you need to know it. So just trust in the energies around you, Leo. It's all unfolding beautifully for you. The other card that wanted to come out was the intimacy card. I wasn't expecting that card, so hopefully it's meant just for you. Let's have a look. Okay. It's always relevant, isn't it? You may have been emotionally hurt in the past, and as a result you are now reluctant to share your feelings with others because you fear being hurt again. This sort of situation may have triggered that again within you. It's understandable that you have placed a protective shield around your heart. However, it's now time to drop the armour, because at present it is preventing a worthwhile relationship from forming. Interesting. You are going through some very important spiritual growth, and as you drop the armour, which I'm seeing here is this knight, ready, defensive, on guard. As you drop the armour, you are going to become somebody quite self-empowered, and your energy will be, I'm ready, I'm approachable, I'm ready, I'm no longer fearing being hurt or fearing being vulnerable. There is someone who dearly loves you, and the love this person has for you is real. However, he or she is afraid to reveal their true feelings for fear of rejection. Goodness me, it sounds like there's a mirror up here. Like you, they fear being hurt. Trust and share your feelings and experiences openly and honestly, Leo. You'll be amazed at what unfolds. The most intimate relationships are usually formed through tears and laughter, so don't be afraid to express your feelings, fears and vulnerabilities. The past is behind you. Release it and embrace the new. Oh, that is amazing, Leo. That is amazing. I'm just going to say too, as I'm just reflecting on these cards, that some of you Leos, if you have Pisces energy in you, these cards represent Pisces. Okay, just saying, because we're more than one star sign or sun sign. We're more than one sign. Zodiac sign is what I'm trying to say. So your sun sign is Leo, but you may also have Pisces in your chart. So there's a lot of Pisces and water energy here. Yeah. So for those of you who are emotionally sensitive, this opportunity that's occurred is your growth opportunity to recognize that you can actually let that guard down, that emotional guard, that protective layer down, and that you're safe to do so. This is about building confidence in who you know to be without having to close up or cover your heart, or, you know, the moon energy is retreating and hiding. But you don't need to do that, because at the beginning of the reading, the Hermit card is letting us know that you're stepping out into the light. So, you know, staying too long in this moon energy, you're now going to leave that behind and reveal the best part of you and be unafraid to do so. Do you understand? You are stepping out to be authentically you. This is not an aggressive energy. This is embracing the best of you. And the opportunity, the situation that unfolds may be triggering an old wound or old pattern of behaviour where you're afraid of rejection, afraid of being emotionally hurt, understandably. However, you're mastering this and you're learning to let go and recognise what's your energy versus someone else's, what you're choosing to give attention to or not. So we have the two wolves here. We know that, you know, we can either choose to give attention to the positive aspects, the opportunities, or we can give attention to the things that we fear. So I think you're learning to know where to put your energy, and that is into the positive energy of seeing the truth of the matter. You know, the moon energy is hiding often the truth and not revealing, I should say, the truth, your inner truth. And, you know, this experience is teaching you to no longer be afraid of intimacy and to trust and share your feelings, Leo. And to be able to share those openly and honestly. And as you do, as you let go, you are strengthening yourself, and you're strengthening potential love partnerships that will enter into your life. You're certainly strengthening yourself in terms of your ability to love who you are and to stand in your own energy and your own power, and accepting all of who you are. And letting go how you used to be, what you used to believe about yourself. And you're ready to embrace this new version of you. Oh, please listen to this reading a few times. There's some very important lessons in there and beautiful guidance for you. Let's take a look at I feel that this reading is almost complete in itself in terms of the activities, the events. It really is more about this kind of spiritual growth and you learning to embrace a very important part of you and to discern between what's good energy, not good energy, what's truthful to you, and to really know how to work relationships to a point of harmony and to mend perhaps what could have been damaged or wounded or affected in the past. You're stepping up and you are mending things, so things are improving, and you are able to help this process with this, perhaps this other person, to mend, what am I saying, to heal, so that there's peace going forward between the two of you as well as peace within you. And you're letting go the past. You're moving on from that. The intuitive communication card came out, and this says silent whispers of the heart. Are you revealing what has always been in your heart, Leo? Is this where you're coming to? Where's my little book? Here we go. It feels to me that you are finally letting go to be able to reveal what's truly in your heart, and that perhaps you've been holding back for a period of time. This card confirms you have a natural psychic ability that can be further developed and expanded. You know what you know. Here we go. Deep knowing, remember? You know what you know. And the Hermit, you're seeking more of the wisdom and spiritual guidance. The Spirit is acknowledging that you have this ability. In order to develop this innate gift, you must pay greater attention to your intuition. So if in the past you've not paid too much attention to that, and you've been more in a habit of relying on your personality, your outward energy, your ability to mentally problem solve and assess situations, and perhaps the Leo energy is all about coming from the mind and being strategic and planning. If that has been more your go-to energy, I feel that you're learning, and Spirit is challenging you to learn to trust your intuition more often and allow that to strengthen, because it's really going to empower you going forward. So your intuition can be, if you're not familiar with it, your gut feelings, right? An unusual or an unexpected thought that pops in sort of a little bit randomly. A subtle or a silent whisper that seems to flow from your heart. That's the deeper knowing. That's the, I know what I know and I know. I can't explain it, but I just know. We've all said that, haven't we? That's our intuition. That's when our heart or our soul is speaking to us. You just know. Close your eyes and be aware of all you feel around you. The universe is alive. The earth and nature are living energies. Whether you know it or not, there is an aspect of you that is in constant communication with all of creation. I feel that you need to feel into this, Leo. You need to, in order to tap into that intuition and into your higher wisdom, you've got to feel it and trust it in your heart. You are in constant communication also with everyone and everything, because we are spiritual beings. All that you need to expand this wonderful ability is within you. Start to listen to your inner voice and learn to trust your vibes and natural instincts. You're about to discover a whole new way of being, Leo. It's It's really about trusting your intuition and allowing your awareness to expand through love. You really are going through a beautiful spiritual transformation, Leo. And yeah, wow. Okay, we're going to kind of finish off. I'm going to pull a couple of cards from the Whispers of Love deck. Spirit, what do you have to offer, Leo, from this Whispers of Love deck? You know, being willing to go down that pathway of the spiritual journey and trusting that higher wisdom is an act of self-love and its connection with divine love. You are on this journey, and it really is a matter of, are you now seeing your world and yourself through different eyes? Are you able to see through a lens of love rather than through this armor and mask and defensiveness, ready to not attack but even just self-protect? This is all a mental game. Are you ready to move beyond that energy, Leo, and trust your intuition and reveal the truth of who you are, because you can, and because you're not afraid to, and because you want to step into your higher self, your inner knowing, your inner wisdom, and you want to experience intimacy in life, vulnerability from the point of view of being more connected to spirit, more connected to nature and the spiritual aspects of other people. That gives you an incredible insight into people you know. It also enables you to live with more peace, because the mind is always agitated and constantly overworking, and that causes us to harden our heart and not to see things clearly. But as you step into that deeper knowing, you have much greater clarity and deeper wisdom. That is the benefit of letting go, allowing spirit to work with you, letting go of those fears, letting go of those past habits. So, on this journey, it is important as we grow and learn that we ask for help. And you ask for help from those who are spiritually wise, the mentors. It may be in the form of a prayer as well, or spending time in meditation to access your higher self and your higher wisdom. Or it may be a person in your life that you know is gifted in this area, or can offer wisdom that's going to help you to learn and understand and be able to articulate in some way what wisdom is and what that means for you. When you ask for help, be clear about what you really need and be willing to accept support. We can't possibly grow and expand and improve unless we are willing to accept that support. So embrace the challenges, my dear Leo, and know that this is the universe's way of being able to help strengthen you and for you to have amazing awarenesses, which it's never about other people. They are just the landscape for our own soul journey. All right, looking at this card, I'm just going to read some information from the book for you. There is so much available support for you at the moment. You need only to ask for help and you will receive it. Let go of fear and pride. They do not benefit you nor give you what you desire. Fear and pride, my goodness, that really does hold us back in so many ways. Take a minute to think about what you need support with. Evaluating your feelings will enable you to effectively communicate what it is that you want. Asking for help may seem scary, and you may feel vulnerable, but there are plenty of people who would love to be there for you. It is not demeaning to ask for help. Strength comes from the ability to recognize your personal needs. Release any feelings around being a burden to others. Now, does that sound like a habit, Leo? Do you feel the burden to others? Are you embarrassed to ask for help? Are you embarrassed to ask for support? Because that's all that mental stuff going on in your head. That's all about fear and the ego, your pride. This is what you're being challenged to let go of. Always ask for support, knowing that you are helping yourself, not diminishing yourself. Release feelings around being a burden to others. People love to help others, and it is really healthy and smart to ask for help. Yeah, great. Beautiful. I love it. Very important. Well, Leo, I think that really sort of is a lovely way to finish the reading. I am going to just ask for some healing through the Archangel Raphael cards before we finish up. Thank you, Spirit. What advice do you have for Leo in terms of health, healing, emotional growth and expansion? What will help Leo during the month of July? Well, why not? We have the massage card. Please help me know that I deserve to receive massages and any other self-care treatments. And I know from being a massage therapist myself that physical touch is incredible for emotional release. We hold so much baggage in our physical body. You know, this is very pent-up energy here. and, you know, if you've gone through this experience, that's not a good feeling. Check out that dude lying down there. If you've gone through that, you've got a lot of stuff that you're ready to release. Your body needs to release. And in order to really integrate this learning, moving from a difficult emotional situation to a state of peace, we do need to physically allow our body to release in order to assist our emotional and mental release, and then tapping into spirit. So go get yourself a massage. Some kind of physical relaxation for the body is definitely great medicine. We are spiritual beings going through a physical experience. Our mind, body, emotions and spirit are all connected, Leo. Let's finish off with a blessing. You can't make this up, Leo. This is the blessing of letting go. Isn't that what this reading has been about? There you go. That's the picture on the front of the card. Let me read this for you. Free yourself from negative entanglement by letting go of emotional ties, beliefs and outdated ways of thinking that no longer serve you. You have the power. That which you let go will transform into an endless blessing. Well, Leo, I'm going to finish your reading on that note. Beautiful reading. A beautiful reading. Please watch the video again and really take in everything, the beautiful messages here. We're so blessed to have Spirit lovingly guide us through, the challenging situations in our life, which we have all the time. However, you are constantly moving towards this greater sense of love and peace in your life and a more expanded version of you. So, go well for the month of July. Don't forget to check out your weekly reads and the love readings as well. And I wish you well, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.